Ladies and gentlemen, I said, ladies and gentlemen, the show has started. That's right. Take your seats. The show has started. Sit down, sit your asses down, and get ready for another fun-filled, exciting, mind-blowing experience on This Is the Future.
Unfortunately.
You bet your ass.
You bet your sweet, sweet cheeks.
How you doing there, Waldo?
Just fine. I am just fucking fine. Yeah. I like how you were doing the game show voice, but I'm the one that has a fucking wheel behind me.
Oh, we didn't tell everybody, and I didn't tell you. We've been picked up, man. We're taking place of Vanna White. We're on our way, man. We made it.
That's true.
They found us. We're the next hosts of whatever the fuck they need next. That's what the show's called. Welcome to Whatever the Fuck You Need Next.
Whatever the fuck you need next.
Today we're doing bingo. Okay. Fuck. Man, you talk about faking the funk at a job, you know? Like, I mean, I tell myself, like, I get tired of saying the same shit all day to strangers, but I couldn't imagine being televised. A brand new dildo. I fucking quit. Bam.
I know. I would lose my mind. I'd probably get fired, go off script or something, and eventually just say something you're not supposed to, you know.
Can you imagine, like, being Alex Trebek? Like, that's what you're known for, is just reading questions and shit. Like, for 40 years, that's what you did. And what if you got laid off and you went to, like, unemployment office? Like, I'm a really good reader. I'm really good.
I could read like a son of a bitch.
I know, right?
I went to school. I went to high school for all 5 years.
That's right. 4.5. They let me out early. It was great. Graduated early.
They let me out early.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. That would I don't know. I don't think there's any job I want to do out there redundantly. Like anything. Even my fucking passion. I don't know that I'd want to do it more than 2 days a week.
2 days. Seriously, like, it gets to a point where you're just like, well, I remember like hitting mics and like local shows just all the fucking time. And eventually you're just like, I need to like live a life a little bit to gain some experience, you know?
Right. And, you know, yeah. I like going up there and making people laugh, and then I live on that high for about a week, and then I go back and get it again. But
you need your fix again.
Yeah, but that's the way it was. But the way I don't know. I have jokes. Maybe I'll write them once I retire. I'll do my one and only stand-up special once I've retired.
Yeah. Once you retire from stand-up, you'll do your special.
Yeah. Once I retire from comedy, I'll retire from my job and use my 401k to live in a shoebox. It'll be great. Holy shit, man! How's your week, man?
That's good. Yeah, speaking of jokes, I'm not like, I wouldn't say I got the itch or anything again, but I did write a joke down, and I felt like it was a good joke in a way. It was my style, like the weird, doesn't make any sense one-liner. And are you gonna leave us on the hook, or are you gonna share it with us? I could share. I said it out loud to Callie and her sister, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's probably one of the stupidest things I ever said." They were like, "Well, no, there's been dumber, but that was pretty stupid." And I wrote it down because I'm like, "Yeah, that's a." Have you ever wondered what a mouth doesn't taste like?
Yes. Is that it?
Yeah, I told you. It was a stupid one-liner where I was like, I'd probably say that on stage eventually.
That's it. Because in your style, that's perfect. You just leave it there, let people ponder it, and then a minute later go into something else.
Yeah.
Now listen, man, like, for all of you who may not get that, I do get it. I sat in the car with this guy listening to Hedberg and fucking Stephen Wright and all this shit, helped him write a few jokes, and that's perfect. I like that shit. My mom was the inspiration for this joke. I came out with this about a week ago. It's cold. It's cold as fuck out around here. And she says, we walk outside of Cracker Barrel, your favorite restaurant, and she says, "Why is it that people yawn when it's really cold outside. And I said, that's easy because they're fucking tired of this shit. And she laughed.
Jesus, that's a real Tony thing to say.
See, was it 10 years later when we got into comedy? I mean, we've already quit doing it, but now we found our voice. It worked out. See, folks, it does happen. Even if you quit, it still happens.
Now it all comes together now.
Now I'm ready to go up there, offend somebody, and get fired from my day job. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to be canceled.
Speaking of comedy, another legend died today.
Just today. Here's the crazy thing that I saw was I follow Gilbert Godfrey. I'm sorry, did you say who? I'm sorry, man. My brain's running a mile a minute. Did you say who?
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
Louis Anderson.
Yeah. My apologies. Yep. Have a swig and a moment for Louis.
Yeah, for Louis. Here you go. Louis Anderson. Yeah, he passed away today. Yesterday, Meatloaf passed away.
Was it yesterday? I thought he died today too.
Oh, I saw the 20th, but whatever, today or tomorrow.
So does that mean that Louis died from Meatloaf? Like maybe he found out.
He looked like he didn't eat too much meatloaf.
He got sad and died from meatloaf. So that's a shit joke, but whatever. He got the news, died from meatloaf. That's too bad.
So Meatloaf, he died from COVID, what I read.
Oh shit.
And Louis Anderson died from blood cancer.
Blood cancer. Yeah, I had to read that twice. I was like, fuck, it's blood cancer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Yeah.
So here's something that blew my mind. I follow Gilbert Godfrey, and I think a few days ago when Bob Saget passed away, he posted a picture of him and Louis Anderson and Bob Saget. And then today he posted the same picture, and now he's the only one that's alive in it.
Fuck, man.
I'm like, and last time I saw Gilbert, he was walking on one leg and one arm. I mean, he's almost down to the ground here, man. He's in bad shape. I'm like, fuck me. Are we gonna lose everybody I like this year? Everyone, like any comic that we watch to figure out how to do this shit, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
They're going fast.
Dude, that's like Back to the Future, you look at the picture and everything's
oh my God, everybody's disappearing. There goes the Mickey shirt. Oh fuck, it's over. Mickey's gone. Gilbert's just sitting there, and Gilbert's short, so he doesn't have a whole lot of time. You know what I mean?
No, he's shrinking.
Holy shit. Damn it, man. That's a fucking, is this how it's always been for everyone, for anyone out there who possibly is older than us and watches this shit? Is this how it's always been? As you get older, people that you've liked die faster, and then you just feel like you're getting ready to roll right off the end? This is great.
I mean, it probably is. I mean, because they say people die every day or every minute or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they say. But then you go for months or a year, even if you're lucky, not knowing anyone that dies, and you're like, "Yeah, that's probably fake." No one. And then all of a sudden, people start dropping like flies.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I guess, because like what? It's been Betty White, Bob Saget, Meatloaf, Louis Anderson. As far as famous people go anyway, Yeah,
Meatloaf, like, I'll be honest, Meatloaf never did it for me for the music, but I always laughed at his song when it was about screwing or whatever. And he says, we're going to go all the way, we're going to go all the way, we're going to go all the way tonight. Like, and there's like someone in the background, like a sports announcer, and he's running around first. He's coming around second or third base. And score! I never really dug Meatloaf. I'm not going to lie, but I respect the shit out of him. And I just kind of wonder, like, what's going on wherever he's at right now. Like he's there, like playing his songs and shit. And he's just like, it's like, this is it. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I just wonder, like, if you're a celebrity and your heaven, like when you die, is like the ultimate concert or whatever your thing is, maybe he's dead performing all of his hits to everyone who wants to hear them, in eternity. I don't know. I wouldn't want to sing this shit over and over again, but
maybe that's the hell. Maybe that's,
heaven or hell.
I liked Meatloaf. I thought he he was interesting, you know, because he had like this opera kind of,
Yeah.
you know, like
The man could bellow out a note like roar, like operatic. Like,
yeah.
holy fuck. This isn't a
Um,
rocker. This
right.
is a, it's trained musician.
Bruce Springsteen once said, and I read this, he and keep in mind who's saying this. Bruce Springsteen said that if you want to see the best performer that you'll ever see, go see a Meatloaf show.
Damn.
Bruce Springsteen, legendary performer, legendary musician, singer, everything, like the boss, right? Says Meatloaf is the best performer he's ever seen live. That's what he said.
Guess he doesn't get out much. Sorry. He's got a lot of shows he's doing. How's he have time to see somebody else? I caught 2 acts in the last 5 years. And let me tell you something, kids. You got to see Meatloaf. Some on the 86 Bat Out of Hell tour. It was great.
Well, I could see why he'd say that, because he's a performer, right? And so he's seen it from a performer's eyes, and he's like, man, he did that right, he did this right,
Sure.
You know, he didn't do that or whatever. Like he, you know, I remember like when I was still doing comedy, I went and saw Neil deGrasse Tyson speak live, and
Damn.
he was probably still to this day, I consider to be one of the best speaker I've seen live personally. He was kind of quirky. He listened to people. He brought modern takes through movies and music. He was funny. He wore like blue jeans with like a button-up shirt tucked in with a stupid tie with like space on it, and then a cheesy like blazer, and then he had like big wool socks on with no shoes.
All right.
And so and every once in a while he would be talking and he would take off running and slide, you know, like on with his socks, you know, and he just like, you know, he even cussed and shit like that. Like he was like kind of like edgy. Like I was like, this guy's good. Like he knows he was just a really good speaker. So, and I'm not comparing myself to Bruce Springsteen or anybody like that at all. I'm just saying I could see what Bruce Springsteen might be saying, being like, from a performer's eyes, you're like, that guy's good.
Well, no, not to bang on the boss, but he probably envied them in the fact that Meatloaf doesn't take 5 minutes in between songs to tell rusty stories. No offense, but I haven't seen the boss live, but they say his shows go on for a long time, and I'm sure that's because when you tell a fucking a mini anecdote in between every song, it takes a while. Every time I've seen his live shit, he's just like, that song is about the sand in New Jersey. Now back in 67, when I wrote this, it's like, I can't do this shit. It's like an old cat with a fur ball. Come on, man. Just sing the shit and let's go home. It's fucking, you got traffic on 95, you know. No, I respect his songs, but yeah, he talks too much. He's like fucking Wayne of the Flaming Lips. I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
Like, just shut up and get it on.
Well, no one paid me to go up there and sing a fucking song because I'm not a musician.
Wouldn't that be funny though?
It fucking would be. All right, folks, it's gonna take me about an hour to fucking figure this out. So that'd be neat. Like you go up there and it takes an hour to learn a new craft. Like you go up there one night, just try to do pottery and talk shit. You fuck up a lot of pottery and then you go home, you know, for an hour.
That'd be funny.
Tell some anecdotes.
Yeah, you bring a little, you know, bring a chair and a wheel and you start.
I think that's going to be my act. That'll make up for all the scary shit I used to say to people. I'll just tell cute stories about my cats and things like that, but I'll try things I've never done before.
You should make some pies. Make a pie on stage.
That's right. Picture your mom in hell. Baking pies without an oven. I don't want that on a fucking t-shirt. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh man, the picture.
Just a picture of George dressed up as an old lady in the fires of hell with a pie in his hands. That's a fucking t-shirt right there. The 7 hardcore Carlin fans that are still alive. That's a good t-shirt.
I love, and that same bit when he's talking about like, picture your dad in hell. Oh, there's a lot of
dads in hell.
Fucking the neighbor. Fucking the neighbor's dog. Fucking the mailman.
Fucking the neighbor's wife, the mailman, the dog.
Yeah.
A lot of dads in hell.
All the dads in hell. He's right. If hell exists, whew, there's some daddies in there.
Oh shit. Oh, that was fun.
So yeah, what's up, man? How's it going?
Fuck, dude. I mean, if I'm not working, I'm high as shit. So I really can't tell you what the hell's been going on.
That's kind of how I feel. It's a fucking blur. You know?
It's so fucking boring. Damn it. That's what pisses me off about COVID is it just made things were already boring and I was fighting that, but fuck me. This is really bad. Like,
yeah.
This is, I mean, it's one thing that I'm bored. That's fine. But everyone else I know is visually bored. They're not even excited about their stupid shit that they talk about anymore. They're starting to realize that it's stupid shit. This is scary.
About time.
Waking up.
Yeah.
The dream's over. It's boring. Back to bed. But I mean, other than that, what did I do? Like seriously, what did I do? I had last 2 days off. I think I cashed a check from the government. Like that was about as far as I went.
Oh, man, you got a government check? That's cool.
Yeah. It's as far as I went, man. I went to the gym. I did some mundane shit like that. Oh yeah, no. I did. See, this is how long it takes for the pot to, Last night I went to the movies and I saw Licorice Pizza.
Oh, I heard that's good.
So did I. That's why I went. And I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I watched. Like I said, I wasn't sober and I took my lady with me and I was like, I don't usually talk in the movies, but I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like I kept saying that. I'm like, the fuck? And at the end of it, it was like, as my lady put it, she said, so is this whole movie about about an adult hooking up with a minor? And I think if you had to find a premise, like at the end of the day, that's pretty much all that fucking happens. But
well, is that what happened?
Sean Penn is in it. There's a bunch of like big actors that have cameos for like 5 or 10 minutes. It's really, and what fucks me up is when people say, this is it. This is the best fucking, it's like Juno. It's like one of those cool indie films that works for everybody. And so I'm like, I'm hip, I'm cool, this should work. And I went and saw it, went out of my way to go see this fucking thing. I didn't get it. I'm like, fuck, am I losing that too? Like, I don't understand like movies anymore.
Right.
Like I really didn't get the draw. Like Doug Benson, who's not Doug Benson? The pothead.
Yeah, Benson.
All right, that's his name. He fucking reviews movies and I follow his high ass all the time because he does bong rips at 3 a.m. and I respect that. So
damn right.
He said that it was one of the best movies. All these people who watch film, he has a respected movie show that most of us haven't heard of, but all these people who know film say this is it. And so I'm like, just scratching my head. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking way too high, or I don't get it. I mean, I took a granola bar. I sobered up in the middle. I should have been able to pick up on this shit. 2 hours and I just didn't get it. I was like, all right, cool, man.
So
Tony's falling out.
Hey, man.
It was, here's what I'll say what I did like, because I'm not being a jerk. I just didn't get it. And that's fine. But what I did like was all the fucking music. The music was great. So if you like good music and you get lost, you can at least listen to the tunes.
Was it set in today's time or like modern time?
60s. It's just a weird, it's not a traditional storyline that you would follow. The main characters, you don't know, I don't know them as actors, but the main thing is that the kid that you follow around is a 15-year-old actor, and he's a businessman. I mean, he's got his shit together, he's got swagger, and he runs into this, in the beginning of the movie, he runs into this girl and basically says, this is the chick I'm gonna marry. And then a bunch of crazy shit happens for 2 hours, and then they do what they do at the end. It's not sad or anything. I guess it's cute. I'm just still pondering it. I'm still like, fuck. What did why didn't I get it? Why didn't I understand? It's like when you go see him, it's like something like an illusionist and everybody gets it but you. And you're like, well, wait, what the fuck? And then you're walking around the rest of your life kicking empty soda cans around trying to figure out what the fuck you missed. And everyone else moves on. That's how I feel about this movie. I didn't get it. So that's what happened this weekend. Not a goddamn thing.
Right.
I
Well,
kind of
hey,
watched. I saw a movie, but I didn't. I don't. I'll figure it out.
you know what? And that leaves room to watch it again if you want. You know, you can see it again
Yeah. Well. All right. Maybe. Yeah. No. I don't know.
if you want. You
I
don't.
probably will. The funny thing is, it pissed me off so bad when it comes to streaming services. I'll watch it again. I will. I'm gonna fucking understand this. Like, I'm gonna get this. I just always think if I don't understand it, that there's a deeper meaning. There's some deeper meaning I didn't get, but I don't think that's the case.
I don't know, man. My neighbor, my friend Scott, he watched it and he loved it.
The fuck? What? Well,
You
I'm
guys
talking.
can talk about it. I don't know.
I'm talking to somebody about it. I don't fucking get it. Whatever. Like,
yeah.
maybe I'm too doped up on the dope. It happens.
Hey man, you party too hard sometimes. Party so fucking hard.
You miss movies.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to movies with you when I was way too high to know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, but we went to comedies and it worked. You know, no matter how fucking high you are, you can laugh at a comedy unless you're like really, really fucked up. But
I know I brought this up before on this show, but there that time where I was so high on we eat some pot brownies, I put my hands up in the air. Do you remember that? I had my hands in the air. We were sitting watching a movie, and I was like this. I was like, wait, why are my hands in there? They've been in the air for like 20 minutes. No one said, hey, put your hands down. I yelled. I was just
that's
like,
what I love about Oregon. Like, no one will say anything.
yeah.
Like here, if you just did this, like, oh. So you just hear, fuck no. Like, oh, my bad.
My bad. Sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah, we've had some. I don't remember all of it. I remember we went and saw Hangover 2 or some shit at like 3 p.m. at the movies, and I laughed my fucking ass off. No, Ted 2. Ted 2. That's what we saw.
We did?
Yeah. That's who needs a fucking journal, are potheads. People that with memory loss and potheads need journals. Otherwise, that's cute, but I think we need a journal, or someone to follow us around and just.
Yeah, just like a videotape or something. Because you give a pothead a journal, believe me, I've woken up the next day and be like, what the fuck did I write down there? Like, what the hell was that?
It's upside down and backwards.
Yeah. I need a microwave that's also a voicemail machine.
This joke's gonna make it big, man. What the fuck did I write?
Oh man, so
benefits of being a stone comic.
So I've been the other night I got off work and I was just feeling thirsty, and I like to booze a little bit. I wouldn't call myself an alcoholic or necessarily a bad drunk, but I like to have a couple pops, you know what I'm saying? A couple sodas. So I went to the neighborhood bar where I live. It's probably like 2-3 blocks away. Cool place. And I was just drinking. Another coworker showed up. And next thing I know is I didn't drive, so that's good. But I think my car was like parked at the house, and then I went to the bar because it was really close. But next thing I know is I don't remember leaving the bar, but I do remember sitting in my car, just coming to and listening to music. I wasn't driving, nothing bad was happening. I didn't drive, but I did have the car on, and I was listening to death metal really loud and inside the car at like 1:30 or 2 in the morning.
Fuck. Hopefully you were sitting in the passenger seat. You can't get a DUI that way, I don't think.
Yeah, but no. But so I just want to repeat, I was not driving. I did not drive. So no one judge me there, but I was sitting there listening to loud death metal. And then I looked at my iTunes recently played list, and I listened to like 4 albums, probably not all the albums because I'd still be there, but not the whole album, but just certain tracks. And then I looked at and I'm like, why was I listened to like 4 or 5 death metal bands? Like why does drunk me need to feel like he's in hell? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. Why couldn't you just go in the home that you rent?
Yeah, I don't. That's a.
It's not summertime.
I know.
Fucking January.
I have this room, and there's a speaker. I had headphones. Like I
Yeah, don't
could.
you have AirPods? I mean, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm in my legal right to come in this house and listen to music.
You faced a fucking felony sitting out there drunk in your car.
It wasn't that bad.
Is it a felony? I don't know. It's DUI, a felony. I don't know my laws, but just that you could get in trouble, I think.
In your own driveway, just sitting there.
I don't know. I know if you're like, there's certain rules if you're behind the wheel and you're pulled over and intoxicated. It depends on the state and how bad they need money, but I do believe you can get fucked.
They might think, oh, you were just driving.
Right. Seriously. Well, think of it like this way. Like, why the fuck would you just be drunk off your ass sitting in your driveway in your car?
Because you were listening to music.
That's not going to work in the eyes of the law. So yeah, you're probably fucked. Judge Tony says you're probably fucked.
I'll take the heat on that. But
if you were in the back seat, that would just be fucking hilarious. Or the passenger seat, like, I don't want to get DUI, but I want to listen to my fucking music.
Well, here's the thing: is I might have been, but to start my car, I don't have a key for it. I just have a fob.
Oh,
it's an electronic start, so I have to press the brake and then, and then hit a button.
ooh.
You have to be in the
It's
driver.
just so fucking funny because the reality of it is like that's something a drunk person would say. It would just be like, nah, man, I didn't drive. I walked to the bar and then I came home and I got in my car to listen to music. Duh. And the judge is gonna be like, yep, you're fucked.
That's the thing is I remember. I know I walked to the bar because I went home after work before I was loaded, and I parked the car, walked to the bar, and then came to. I was like, oh, I'm listening to music in my fucking car. But I didn't drive because I left the car at home, so I didn't drive. You know what I mean? Like that.
Right. It's just really. I'm just super glad you didn't get fucked. Like.
Well, I live in a place like cops don't come around here. There's like
That's nice. Yeah, that's easier.
But
That's fucking yeah. That's standard, Alex. That's
Yeah.
good, man. You're still on the same path.
maybe I was doing something illegal, but just so everyone knows, I wasn't being reckless completely.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I
I
didn't
thought.
drive drunk. I didn't drive drunk. That didn't happen. So,
Gotcha.
but I did have a good time.
What's nice about getting old, man? It takes less.
It does.
I never sit in the passenger seat, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna sit in the passenger seat, and that's what I did for 4 hours. I like it over here. Yes, I'm drunk, and no, I'm not driving, officer. That's funny. That's cool, man. That's the shit that goes on right now. At least you can go get drunk. You can go to the bar. I mean, that's what you have to remind yourself. Like I can still go get drunk at a bar. Do you wear your mask on your chin in between drinks, or you just?
Yeah, the way they do it here is when you're eating or drinking, you could have your mask off, but when you go move around, you have to put it on.
Yeah, right. So if you're sitting down, you don't have to wear the thing, but if you get up to move your ass around, right? That's kind of how it's been here for a while. That's easy.
Yeah, that's just kind of. I mean, I've only ever been to. I really have only been to that bar. I really don't go to many places anymore. If I get food, it's usually go get takeout food. Not necessarily because of COVID, just because I think that's what I'm used to now. Is just getting to go food.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of Chinese food and burritos and stuff, so that's kind of those are good takeout items.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, but I guess I'm just used to like getting takeout food and not going to a place. But
I don't know, man. Like here, like the restaurants are fully open now. That really isn't a problem. So I don't even know. I don't even think they've reinstated the mask mandate down here in the burbs as much as it's just you don't want to feel weird because you're the one not wearing it. Like that's pretty much how it is. It's just social guilt at this point,
Right.
you know, but no one really, as soon as you said something to somebody, all you would hear is go fuck yourself. So
Yeah.
there's no one's going to say, I mean, really, you're not going to say anything. It really is your fucking safety. It's just like choosing to wear a condom. I have a feeling most of the people I see without masks probably don't wear condoms. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not wearing one here, maybe you're not one down there. You know.
Hey, listen, I wear one up here and I don't wear one. Just kidding. But in any case,
I wear a
there's
condom on
hybrids
my
out there.
face and a mask on my dick.
Hey, I don't have to sell anything with my dick. So if it gets dirty, oh well.
Well, I mean, I was thinking, I got ears on my dick. I might as well wear a mask. You know what I'm saying?
Dick jokes. They're always there when you need them.
Just like a dick.
I don't know, man. You get older, you got to start buying pills and shit. That's all. The only thing I get ads for anymore. It's not even about, do you want to buy a car? It's like, nope, not that. Just get them dick pills. I spend half my time figuring out, like, what is Hims? I'm like, is this a vitamin? And I'm like reading, oh, fuck, another dick pill.
Hims.
God damn it. You don't see them yet. Don't, they're coming. Wait till you hit 40. Then they got your number. They don't even fuck with you right now. They think you still get hard-ons. I know you don't, but still.
I know you don't. Man, I had a boner when there was a light breeze.
Dude, I wish I would, man. It doesn't happen like that anymore. I'm like, oh, wait, it's moving. Nope. That's my phone vibrating in my pocket. My bad.
And that's only because I think the air is sexy. You know what I mean? Oxygen.
I think a lot of things are sexy, but my dick's like, fuck off, we're sleeping. I'm like, all right. don't make me take some of that dick meth. You watch out. I'll put your ass to work with supplements, god damn it.
I don't know, man. I think taking the boner pill is kind of romantic.
Have you taken one?
Oh yeah, I've taken the porn store ones, you know.
Oh, you mean like horny goat weed, where you just
yeah, you know, like a golden gorilla, and ram, and Eiffel Tower, black ants.
Oh my god, he's got the list. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there are all sorts of Eiffel Tower. Whew, that's the one.
Does it? No, does it really work?
Chocolate bleh. It's fucking wee. Yeah, that's that's.
Well, what the fuck is in it? I wonder what the key ingredient in dick hardener is.
Cement.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what the mix is on that cement. Get a good pour going here. Let it firm up.
Yeah, I've taken some.
All right. Well, I had a thought. So as we get older, not to ruin the ending for you, Alex, but as you get older,
Yeah.
you may have noticed that the little shit don't get you off no more. It don't. It just doesn't work like that. So you got to get a little bit more complex.
Sure.
So I've run into women as an example. Let's just say you go through all the trouble. Let's say you go out on a date and you take a dick hardening pill and it works, and you're standing there pointing at the server, you're pointing at everybody, take her back to her place, you're pointing at her. And then, you know, you do your thing or whatever, but she doesn't enjoy herself. She doesn't have a good time. And so then you're like, well, listen, I'm still sitting here pointing at you. You can hang a towel on this if you want. I don't know what you want me to do with it. And then she's like, well, hang on a second. And she comes back with like an egg beater, a vibrator, you know, something that requires a pull start. She's like, all right, now hum an Icelandic song and slap yourself in the forehead for 17 minutes and I'll have an orgasm. What I'm saying is, as you get older, it takes more to get going. So you could be standing there with a hard on and she just wants you to rub her nipples for 37 hours. That's what's going to make her have a good time. So I'm not buying these pills and just taking them. I'm not doing that. But excuse me, do you require penetration to have an orgasm? No, I require you going home to have an orgasm. Okay, well then I'll leave and I'll save myself a dick pill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to go popping $50 hard-on pills unless you know she needs that. She might just need you to grab you by your ears and ride your face like a bicycle.
That's always nice.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm better with my tongue.
So what you're saying is sex is complicated.
As you get older, fuck yeah, it is. Ain't no stiff breeze gonna bring in a fucking, oh yeah. All those mornings of having to jerk off to go to work have finally caught up to me. God damn it.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think I get boners for weird reasons.
Well, I'm writing that down. We found the title.
I just I don't know. You ever just like I got a boner because I don't know, sometimes I get boners because food looks really good or something, or
But have you ever gotten turned on by the shit that you cook? Because you can cook.
some dogs down there fighting.
Itself?
No, there's another dog over here. No, I don't get turned on by my own food, but one time there was this I had like a 6-pack of Heineken bottles in a cooler, and it was all cold out, or it was cold, all icy and frosty, and the ice was sticking to the bottle, and it was really hot. It was the summer. We were at the lake, and I was like, oh, man, turned on right now. These cold bottles and cracking a nice Heineken. It's hot out. We're on the new beach. Maybe that's why. But something about that, just an ice cold beer gets me going.
You know, maybe this is because I'm skinny, but I've never been turned on by a meal. Never. And I don't even know.
A beer is a meal to some people. So how about a beer?
No, man. No. Nothing non-sexual has turned me on. And even things that are sexual don't even do that anymore. It's kind of like I think I'm gonna get into like whittling wood or something. You know? I understand why there's really cool.
That might turn you on though.
Fuck it, you know what I mean? Could you imagine just sitting there like you're getting the business from a nice lady while you're whittling, you know? They're like, how do you spell your name? Oh yeah, I'm gonna whittle that shit into a stick for you. Oh, like, don't stab yourself.
That just might make you some kind of weird creep or something.
I'm saying, man, like, I know that people fuck when they're really old and getting ready to die, and let me tell you why. It's because I worked across the way from a higher end retirement facility. It's where old people go to die in condominiums. Sure. That's not the name of the place. That's too long of a title, but something like that. In any case, they used to come over to our store. Some of the employees would come over to the store when I slang phones, and one of the nurses there told me. He said, yeah, we're having a what's that shit called? A syphilis outbreak.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Right,
yeah.
that syphilis outbreak. I mean, it's funny that old people carry old STDs. It's like, what are you doing? Did you put that in your wallet from 1922 and just pulled it out and decided to start fucking again? Like, where'd you get syphilis? But yeah, they're like spreading syphilis around. So it's just like, these people are easily in their 80s or 90s, just fucking for all they got, you know? And it's like, all right, listen, if I start taking these dick pills now, how many am I going to have to take to do anything at 80 if I'm 40?
You're gonna start like snorting it. Like
no, I mean really, like, but you know, I mean, what do you need? It's like you had imagine you had a cocaine nose job, and for those of you who don't know what that is, that's where you can push your finger into your nose because there's no cartilage left, just a flat nose. That's a cocaine nose job. Imagine if you had one of those, but you never did coke. You're just a big fucking fan of like snorting fucking horny pills, like, you know, mixing your horny goat weed with your Viagras and your Himses and all this other shit. What if you have to buy everything, put it in a bowl, shake it up, crush it, and just to get going? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I mean, popsicle sticks are painful. It's a great way to get splinters. So I don't know. I'm looking for options.
Sometimes you party too hard, Tony. You know what I mean?
You know, that fucked a lot. It's over now, so I got to find something else to do. You know, maybe like, I don't know, do volunteer work. I don't know.
That will get you going.
The Red Cross, you know, work at the Green Drop.
People helping people.
That's why old men work at the Green Drop. They could sit around and use their horny pills and jerk off, but it don't work no more. So they,
what's the Green Drop?
Oh, around here, it's one of them places where you just drop shit off. They used to be gas stations, but they just turned them into places you donate your stuff. It's like the Salvation Army.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, yeah. Green Drop out there be something different.
Yeah.
Sounds like some sort of weed, some sort of liquid weed.
No, that's exactly what I thought at first. I was like, is he talking about some kind of weed store?
I know. I love being out there and just how everyone, and not just me, is like assumes you're talking about drugs. Like, it's just like, talking about drugs? Like, no, I'm talking about childcare. Like, oh, okay. There's a strain of bud out there called childcare. I was just checking. Like, Okay, all right, whatever, man.
It's called
Fuck. Like, are you guys out of ideas? No, I'm serious. The weed names fuck me up, but when you're out in Oregon, it's like, this is called teacher sneakers, man. Be like, why? Why? Just call it number 37 and a half and move the fuck on. Who cares?
I've gotten to the point where I've been smoking a little bit more weed, a lot more weed lately, and I don't like to get weed from dispensaries so much, or I like to get the lowest grade because I don't like
It's
to
potent as fuck.
I don't like to take one hit and then my whole day is
It's over.
Yeah, I like to be able to like take a couple hits and still be able to carry out a conversation and go do things instead of just being like, sorry, I can't be around anyone right now because I just like smoked some fucking gorilla panic or fucking fucking see you later weed, you know?
Well, and I can appreciate the fact that they're breeding strains and making shit more and more potent. But I think that I don't know, people are going to start realizing that not everybody wants to have one hit and their whole day ruined.
Yeah.
It's not that it's like you get high, but then you feel like a hangover for 4 hours. Like you're groggy, you're tired, you're bitchy, and
Yeah.
it's just, you're fucking out of it. No matter what it is, it's the THC content. And a lot of idiots think that the THC content is what you want, high THC content. It's not. That just means the shit's going to sit in your system longer and make you feel like a groggy little slut muffin. You don't want that. I don't know what a slut muffin is, but it's mine now. In any case,
Mm-hmm.
I look for the cheap shit. I look for the lowest THC content they have, and it's usually the cheapest pot that they're selling.
Right.
So I'm just looking for like some Woodstock weed. Like just the shit they smoked in the 60s. They said you could smoke joint after joint. You could smoke many joints, still know who you're talking to. This shit now, it's like invented by chemists that are not chemists. It's just very fucking.
Yeah, I don't want to like
just fun weed, not, I'm
not
everybody really, let me ruin a secret. Not everybody needs this for medicine. This isn't medicine for everybody. And unfortunately, if you have a card in most states, you're probably not actually sick. Your back probably just hurts when you bend over.
Yeah.
So I understand why there's potent weed out there. At least I'm going to go ahead and say it's because people do need strong shit for pain management. Totally understand. Some of us just need to get through our fucking daily lives, but we need to remember what we do for our lives in the morning. That's my problem. So I just need I still know my name weed. Like,
yeah. I don't want to smoke weed that was grown by a computer. You know what I mean?
What?
That's what I feel like. I feel like these fucking new strains were like grown in a laboratory by like electricity and fucking a computer and a guy with a white lab coat on, and his name's like Igor or something, and he's like some kind of like secret like scientist that's like grown this Frankenstein weed, you know? Like, I don't want that shit. I like, you know what I like? I like just homegrown weed. I like weed that was just grown in the ground in someone's backyard. And I'm talking about.
I miss going to someone's house and like, I don't know, like seeing like sometimes you go to like a cool person's house and they grow pot. And it's not that you're just going to pick up a bag of weed, like you go to hang out, and like they're like everywhere you go, there's weed pipes and there's trimmings and there's shit hanging from the ceiling. And then they show you the really tall weed plant and you're taking pictures and selfies with it and shit. Like, that's fun. Like, to me, that's fun. But now you go to a weed store and they're like, did you order online? Like, yeah. And then someone who didn't, because they don't know anything, just some old person who needs some weed, is like, I don't know how to use technology. Go over there to the iPad if you want to order your medicine. It's like, what's an iPad? I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then they give you a jar. You don't know what's in it. And then you go, like, everyone that buys weed at the dispensary immediately goes to their car and opens up their jar while they're driving and sniffs that shit to see what they got is any good. I'd rather just go to some dude's house and be like, here you go, brother. And they just give me a bag of weed. Yeah. Then people complained. This is what I found myself doing, since I can't go to you and say, hey man, is that guy selling good weed? I have to read the reviews. It's so stupid. And the reviews are like, oh, it's pretty good, but I was pissed off when I found a seed in my shit. I'm like, you found a seed? Seeds grow things. Seeds may mean more weeds. meaning you can have more pot for free. Why are you complaining? Who are these pot snobs? Excuse me, I found a seed in my weed. Like, you're fucking welcome. Here's an extra. Now you owe me another $5 because I gave you potential. What are we bitching about?
Potential.
Good God, I've been looking for a weed seed for a year and a half. I have the pot and I have the soil. Yeah. And I had a plant growing. I did. I grew it under my fucking kitchen light. I was growing it. It was successful. And then my cat ate it. And now I want to grow another one. Fucker, she's bored too, man. She's like, oh, I was like, that's all you got? I'm like, that's it. We're done. Sorry.
Did it do anything to her? Like, did she get sick or anything?
Honestly, man, my cat's either born high or it doesn't bother her. So she's either always stoned or she's not at all. I have no idea. Are you high? She's passed out. I have no idea. Probably. It explains how I'm running through my shit so fast.
Speaking of being high, it's about time to talk about stoner metal.
It is, man. It is. And you know what? Well, anyway, it was your pick. Go ahead. Sorry.
The band is Monolard, who I don't know if is this the first time we've doubled up? It might be.
We talk about me being a fucking pothead for 20 minutes, and then he goes and asks me a question like that.
Well, I know we've
done Monolard before, and if to my recollection, this is the first time we've gone over we've done a second album by the same band.
So the first album that we did a year ago, a long time ago, was Empress Rising, and this album, their newest release from last year was Your Time to Shine. Yep. By Monolard, and if it's the album covers cute slash kind of sad. It's a dead rabbit that has a bunch of flowers around it.
Oh my God! I just realized that's what that is.
Yeah,
I thought it was an animal's butthole, like an animal's ass. I thought it was more more funny. That's not funny at all. That's kind of sad. The fuck, man?
A butthole?
Yeah, I thought it was an animated. I thought it was the back of a bunny going into a hole, man. I didn't zoom in on it or anything. I don't have time for this shit. I mean, I do, but I didn't look. Whatever, man. I looked at it from a distance. It looks like a bunny going into a hole. I thought it was something nice. I didn't know it was a goddamn dead rabbit. That's sad. Shit.
They're a metal band, you know.
I know, but this album wasn't. I liked it. I do like it, and I'm going to continue to listen to this album. But to me, it's like a stoner, just a chill metal album.
Yeah,
it's chill. I like it.
So you liked it, yeah?
No, the whole thing. I liked. And the two songs that I flagged are "To Each Their Own" and "Your Time to Shine."
Okay, yeah. I like the first track a lot.
Yeah.
It kicks in really good, really good. I have to say, like, their first album, Empress Rising, to me, none of their other albums will touch that album, or the other three that they have or whatever. Just to me, don't come close to that album. That album was so good, and this one is. To me, it's probably the second best one to me.
Cool.
I did like it, but I do have to say, and I'm not. It just in the middle, I got a little bored almost. And I think that's kind of stoner metal in general, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I liked it. I was like, I was high at the gym, and I'm like, ooh, this is nice.
It's a great album, and they're an awesome band. I've seen them live before. It's a 3-piece, you know, the guitar player sings, bass player and drummer, and they just there's like nothing flashy about their show. They just like go up and they just like rock. They just play like loud and, you know, like and heavy, and it's super loud, and they're a great band.
Yeah.
And yeah, I dug the album for sure. I thought it was good. Did you watch the music video to the first track? You should check it out. It's fucking weird.
No, man, I didn't notice that. But I will say though, like, Like I said, I dug it, man. I mean, it's one of those albums like I space out a lot anyway. But this album I actually plugged into my home stereo, turned it up because I love my neighbors, and the shit sounds good on a big stereo. It
Yeah.
really does. It sounds fucking. It's nice, man. But I yeah, I guess it made sense to me. I was like, this is a stoner album, man. This is cool. I was like lifting, like I thought I was lifting weights really fast. I mean, it probably took an hour and a half, but whatever. I mean, that's what I dig about like when you find the right album, the right weed, and you're doing a workout, and you just kind of get into it. You know what I mean? And then you realize you forgot your gym shorts and you're working out in your underpants. But whatever. I mean, still, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But no,
I
dude, there's not. I don't honestly. I don't. Spotify started listing the lyrics on the songs. I don't know if Apple started doing that, but now you can on certain albums, certain songs, you can swipe up from the bottom and read the lyrics. They're doing
oh
this because they spy on people, and I know that because this was my idea 3 fucking years ago, and now they have it. So, and no one else has ideas but me, so that's how I know they stole them.
yeah, you're the idea guy.
Fuck yeah, I am. Before the internet, I was the only guy with ideas, and that's the way it is. Bill Gates has hacked into my mind. In any case,
That's true.
that's right.
They had
I
Elon
invented
Musk
Napster.
whatever
That's
had
right. I invented it. But in any case, I think it was fucking I dug it. I don't know. When it sounds good, like stoner metal is just one of those things that's on in the background. Or just to me, it's like really heavy shit like Slayer, something with like it's really fast with heavy lyrics. Like that shit I like, it's got my attention. This
right.
album, I was like, it was peaks and valleys. Like I kind of forgot what I was listening to. Like it was just like it was like setting the pace for what I was doing. It was
Hmm.
like mood music. But then certainly like I would hear a lyric and I'd be like, oh, that's sharp. And then it would bring me back in. So I agree with you. And like it's not something that grabs you by the fucking collar and in your
The
face
whole
for an
time, right?
hour.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool because it's like you can just kind of like I don't
Yeah.
know do your
It's,
thing,
it's
right?
Evan's
Yeah,
Club.
it's
Like
that's
that's
what I dig about it. It's an album that I listen to from start to finish, and it's a ride. It's not just up at 100 and then down the other side and it's over. So I like it.
do you think it's an album that you'll listen to from time to time?
I do actually. I have it saved. Yeah, I have it saved because for the longest time I go to the like I listen to a lot of music at the gym. I listen to a lot of shit at home. But if I'm listening to heavy shit, I like that at the gym because I don't want to throw my television across my apartment again. They get expensive. So I'd rather just go to the gym and let it out. So that's why I listen to that shit at the gymnasium.
Yeah, yeah.
But good album. I don't have a ton to say about it just because it's just good. It's just you fucking listen to it, you space out into it.
Hmm.
It numbs the mind. But I know that the last album we listened to by them wasn't like that. Totally caught me off guard on this one. Because I was like, this isn't what I was expecting to hear. And I probably listened to it like 6 times.
Their first one is definitely a bit more like metal, like a bit more in your face. It's still like stoner metal. It's still that way,
Right.
but it's definitely a bit more. It's just a bit heavier. Has less valleys. Let's say that there's less valleys in the first one.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's interesting as bands get a little older, I don't think they can help themselves but stretch it out a little bit more. Even
Yeah.
even even Tool, even Tool's on tour right now, and they're playing one of their songs off their new album called "Culling Voices," where Danny Carey, the drummer, the Beast, is on a fucking acoustic guitar, and they're all sitting in chairs in a semicircle. This is happening live at Tool shows right now.
Really.
That's never fucking happened. My man Maynard used to wear a bra on stage and go, "Hey, hey, hey, hey." That doesn't no. We're mellowing out here, folks. It's just the way it is. So
Yeah.
this album, like, yeah, they're getting a little bit older. They're chilling the fuck out, but age sounds really good. I like it.
Sure.
That's
Um,
cool, man. I liked it.
a little bit about them is they're from Sweden. They're Swedish. They're
Ah,
founded in 2013. So really, they're not an old band at all. They're that's 9 years.
well,
They've
how
been
old are they?
people as people. Oh, I don't know. They're probably I've seen them looking into their faces
Damn, they
live.
have only been around. They didn't even write anything about themselves.
No, they're I would say that they're probably all in their late 30s or early 40s, maybe mid 40s.
They
Something
look
like that.
pretty young.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. They're formed in 2013. They are from Sweden, Gothenburg. And this is their, how many albums they got? They got 3, 4. Yeah, they got 5 albums.
Well, this will
Or
make you
they- 4 albums.
moist.
4
They're gonna be here in March.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
So get over here, buddy. Pack your shit.
Meshuggah's gonna be in Philly in February, and I want to go.
Come visit, man.
Yeah, thinking about it. Would like to.
You'd like this place is I think it's a great place to see music. Everyone's cool here. Good energy.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah, fun.
I like the album, and all right, so there's 2 things that this band has always made me want to do, and
Oh, this ought to be good.
one of them was the first album. It makes me want to I always like I always like pictured like when I was listening to it, like the sun, the big ball of fire in the universe has all these demons on it, and they're called sun demons. And they sent like knights from America, or not from Earth, like like shiny knights in armor with big axes that are made out of they're made out of ice, and they got sent to the sun to kill the sun demons. And that's what sometimes it's splitting a sun demon in half. So I know I'm a crazy person, but that's what I see when I listen to music, and I see fucking crazy shit in my head. It just like, it just goes.
That sounds awesome. Is that what inspired that shirt? Sun demons being
Wow,
split in half.
Cool, huh? I call this heavy metal tie dye. That's what it is. It's because it's a black and white, and it's a black tie dye. That's what
It looks like the sun busted a nut on your back and shoulders. That's what it looks like.
Talking about getting a boner, Tony.
Talking about getting turned on by weird shit, eh, Alex?
Yeah. And then this album, Your Time to Shine, once I want to like sit in a big comfy chair in like a basement or a garage, and like I want to be wearing a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses, and like have a lava lamp and be in the dark, and just having this cranked up really loud, and I'm just smoked like a doobie, and I got a beer, and I'm just sitting there, and it's just like, it's playing really loud, and I'm just like, shit, I'm fucked up. That's what it makes me want to do.
So here's the general question then. Do you think that it seems to me a lot of bands that have generated music in the last 2 years, their shit has been a lot more mellow, probably because they've been stuck in the house smoking weed. So it makes me wonder, give it another 2 or 3 years of, I don't know, whatever's next. I'm curious to see in this example, if Monolard comes out with a heavier album closer to what the first one that we listened to. I'm curious if people find their energy again.
Right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
This has something to do with it, because there's been so many albums that have gotten released during this, and they are all mellow or tame in comparison to what that band would usually generate.
Right.
It's got to have something to do with it. You're stuck in your fucking house smoking pot and getting tired of the people you live with. There's got to be something in there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I think there's something to that for sure. I mean, because we've all been affected by this thing that's been going on for the last 2 fucking years, I guess. So.
And keep on trucking.
Yeah. There is a local band here in Portland called Blackwater Holy Light.
I know them. Yeah, we talked about this. Go ahead. Yeah, I know them.
And I know 2 of them. I used to work with 2 of the members.
Fuck, they're rad.
Really, and they're not, I wouldn't consider them a metal band. I would consider them like dark or heavy psych.
It's the one with there's some females in that band, right?
They're all female.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's the right band. Yeah, not metal, but yeah, I saw them at
they're a great band. They're very good, and I've seen them live a couple of times. And they go on tour with Monolard. They've been on tour with Monolard, I think, 2 different times, like a world tour.
Yeah, I wish they were touring with them here. They're touring with someone else. Fire Breather.
I don't know, but yeah, They're a good. The Blackwater Holy Light. They're a good band. If anyone is looking for new music, give them a listen to. Maybe someday we'll throw them on the wheel. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was checking them out and I heard I'm already following them. So clearly something I did when I saw them live. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's Your Time to Shine, good album. Monolard, great band. Hope everyone liked them and listen to them.
Well, if you're waiting till now, just light a joint and listen to them because now you know. Or
It's
don't.
never too late.
Just listen to them and see what it makes you want to do. How about that? Maybe a little laundry. Maybe make some top ramen. I don't know. Legos. Who knows what the music makes you do? It makes Alex see some weird shit. So
I'm a psychopath.
you know what I did this week? My lady and I watched Ninja Turtles.
First one?
The first one. They're on Netflix. Maybe 1 and 2 are on there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, you know what? We should eat a pizza and watch Ninja Turtles. And I thought for sure I wouldn't watch it any longer than I ate the pizza. I finished the fucking movie. I couldn't believe it. There's not a lot of shit that I watched when I was a kid that I can watch now. And for some fucking reason, it's funny. I don't know what it is. There's circus music in there. Like, I don't know what there is. There really is like some goofy shit in there. It's like, this is funny. Like, why am I fucking watching this? And God damn it. What's the kid's name? Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the voice of Donatello.
Oh.
It blew my mind. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is this? So I started looking up the voices and shit. The crazy thing is that there's actually there's 4 turtles, but like 10 actors. It's weird. Like 3 people played Donatello. He just did the voices for it. So it's weird to me to think that someone's dancing around in a turtle costume and someone else is like doing their voice to it.
Right,
this was in the 80s, so the technology must have been wild to work with. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to throw that on the end. Nothing to do with Monolord, nothing to do with anything at all. But you asked me, I was just pondering in my mind how depressing my life is, and I was like, I did something else this week. The Ninja Turtles. That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm not boring, goddammit. I watched the Ninja Turtles. And
I'm not boring, goddammit.
I ate gourmet pizza. There you go.
I'm not boring, goddammit.
Well, you know what? We always like to end the show on a bang, so we're gonna end it with the Wheel of Tunage. That's a good name.
Wheel of Tunage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What we do is we try something new every week till it sticks.
So what do we got on the list, Tony?
All right. Wait for it. Okay. Oh, that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. The fuck? Yeah, I swore I marked it with my pen. Oh yeah, I did. Huh. All right, let's see here. Okay, number 1 is still the Coco soundtrack. Number 2 is A Free Space.
No.
Number 3 is Left Field, Rhythm and Stealth. Number 4 is now. Uh-oh.
What?
Hang on, I don't know what number 4 is.
You said
Pink Floyd, Obscured by Clouds. I'm gonna do some reorganization. Pink Floyd, Obscured by Clouds. That's number 4. Number 5 is Boogie Baluch. Volta is the album. Number 6, we got Billy Joe, The Stranger.
Number 6.
Number 7, Dire Straits. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Number 9, Hornet Leg.
Number 9?
Number 9 is Hornet Leg.
Okay.
And that's Ribbon of Fear. And number 10, Alex's favorite, Mammoth Weed Wizard Bastard. Letters and numbers. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, yeah. Those are the 10. You ready? Spin it, sister.
All right, here we go. Brand new car.
It really spins. I like it.
10.
We're finally getting this cocksucker off the list.
Hell yeah.
And it's Mammoth Weed Wizard Bastard by a nose. And the
And
title,
what's the album? Just so everyone knows.
yeah, I have to tell you what it's fuck. It's 3 words. The first word is spelled Noeth.
Okay.
Second word, I believe, is AC. And then last word, Anoeth.
All right.
So if you're really on this musical journey with us,
I'm gonna
then
try to
dig
look
in.
it up. Man.
Fuck, this is what I get to listen to on my vacation. This isn't gonna work for travel. I wanted some Billy Joel. All right. That's fucking funny. All right. So for those of you keeping up with this shit, we're listening to Mammoth Weed Wizard Bastard. Clearly one of the world's best country records. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Oh.
Can you spell the name of the album one more time?
Yeah, let me just pull it up, man. Let me make sure I spell it, because Mammoth.
And it might be easy, like we could also just say, if you could look it up, you could what year the album was released. So it usually says it.
Okay. The band is Mammoth Weed Wizard Bastard. The album is Noth Ach Anoth. That's Noeth. Second word AC. Third word Anoeth. And that came out 2015. And the album is black with a white spiral snowflake looking thing with a multitude of maybe crosses in the middle.
All right,
That
cool. I think that's
I'm
glad
it's 3. Here you go, kids. It's 3 songs and it's 51 minutes long.
Oh, it's gonna be a doozy.
I want to know, so I'm gonna find out. Listen, I don't necessarily love all the music that we listen to, but I sure enjoy the experience of listening to new shit every day. I do. I'm just being honest. I know there's not a lot of music nerds. A lot of people just looking for a fucking way to ignore life, and I get that. I just listen to music. I don't know how everybody else does it. Some people try to screw bartenders. I just listen to Spotify.
What I do know about the band is it's gonna sound a little bit like Monolard's last album. So keep that in mind, people.
Right, with 3 songs over. Yeah, I would imagine it's gonna be something of a jam.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Well, hey, it's the time to thank our sponsors. And since we don't have any, we're just gonna fucking end the show pretty much. We would like to thank you guys for watching. Honestly, we always have fun doing this shit. And if you have, we're always looking for new ideas for the wheel. You guys have been a great help up to this point. If you guys have, we've given you a few weeks off, so ready for some more suggestions.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is we're going to be recording a little bit later, so look for the next episode to be dropping on YouTube either Sunday night or Monday.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be a special one of a kind episode.
Yes, it will. We're gonna hate it or love it. We're gonna
It'll be fucking interesting, that's for sure.
This is true.
So yeah, tune in. Seriously, I never said this, but tune in next week because you're gonna want to fucking see that one. That's gonna be good. But for those of you who watch the show or even just like it to make us think we're doing something right, I appreciate it either way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, that kind of thing. Like, follow, subscribe. You know what to do. It's been 80 episodes. You didn't fall on this by accident. You know what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's happening.
That's right. Alex, you're beautiful. Don't lose that hat.
Tony, you're just a
I need a hat. See that? I need a hat. All right. You got anything for him, man?
No, we're good, man.
All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. It's been another fun-filled episode of This Is the Future.
Unfortunately.
Bet your fucking boots. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.